Hello and welcome back everyone to a brand new video. I am your host Jay Ritchie, and I cannot tell you how absolutely ecstatic I am that you have chosen to spend a few minutes here with me today. Before we hop straight into the video, I just want to take a brief moment to say that you are a fantastic person. You're probably incredibly good looking, and since you're here with me today, that clearly makes you one of the smartest people on the planet. With that being said, let's dive into it. Man invents barns, barn owls. That is absolutely adorable. When she says, oops, hit a curb, but you hear a human scream. Unfortunately, I think we all know a driver like this. They didn't have dino nuggets, so I bought normal nuggets. Are you okay with that? 5-year-old me? Nah, man, I'm pretty fucking far from okay. Yes, unfortunately, this is a sad state of affairs. Anyone that has a kid or a younger sibling or cousins or anything of that nature, when they ask for dino nuggets, you had better bring them dino nuggets. If not, it's going to be a bad day. Imagine you want to hit it from behind and her grand is looking at you like this. So I will say this, I have never seen, and I'm sure there's some out there, but I have never seen a good tattoo of a real human on somebody that has lasts. It might look good for the first year, second year, third year, but at the end of it, for whatever reason, the tattoos, it's just the skin stretching out. It always seems to just be a bad decision at the end of the day. And I get that it could be coming from a place of love or it has a special significant meaning, but me personally, I would never be able to get someone's face tattooed onto my body. But hey, more power to you. Forget everything you learned in college, you won't need it here. But I didn't go to college. Well, then you're unqualified for this job. Confused unga bunga. I've never really understood how that concept works where, you need a 4-year degree to be considered for the position, but at the same time, everything that you learned in those 4 years, you're not going to be using. Yeah, college is a scam. Let's say for what it is. I'm sure people have heard of this concept before, but it's the double inflation concept. There's more of them every single year, and they get more expensive. That doesn't make sense. The supply and demand. The more there is of something, the less it should cost. The less there is of something, the more it should cost. But for whatever reason, college degrees just seem to not have to apply to that rule. But I mean, hey, you know what? It really depends on what you're going to school for. If you're going to be going to school to be a dentist or a doctor or a brain surgeon, yeah, you want to go to get the degree, get the study, do everything you need to do to get the credentials. But if you're going to go spend $60,000 on an underwater basket weaving degree, honestly, I think you're just going to be wasting your time. American surgeons, save me from a gunshot wound. Me. Card declines on health payment. Shame. Absolutely love this movie, Shaun of the Dead. If anyone has not seen it, I would highly recommend going to. But yeah, that is the sad state of affairs in America. We think we have health insurance, but if it really is one of those things. Me, anytime my pet falls asleep in a cute position. 100%. Anyone here that is a pet owner, like, share, comment, and subscribe this video. That would be the only request that I have for you for the entire day today. But anyone that does have a pet will know that this is an absolutely true thing. I personally have several, and my phone roll is full of just miscellaneous photos of all of my animals. Ordered Uber Eats, opened my driver app, waited outside the restaurant, received my own order, and got paid to deliver it to myself. Hey, you know what? More power to you. Modern problems require modern solutions. Hey, the Spinosaur? What if their spine thing was actually more of a hump of a buffalo? Attachment point of immense neck muscles. Ideal to grab and yeet lesser dinosaurs. This is actually a very interesting concept. I don't know if anyone here has ever Googled what a hippopotamus skeleton looks like. It looks nothing like the animal itself, which really makes you wonder if we have an accurate depiction of what dinosaurs really looked like. If you don't know what a hippopotamus skeleton looks like, Google it. You'll thank me later. Comforting your kids after they hurt themselves doing the thing you told them not to do. Yes, 100%. Fuck around and find out is a very important rule in life. And unfortunately, some people are going to learn that the hard way. When you're from Chicago and you're trying to sneak candy into a movie theater, I shouldn't laugh at that, but that is absolutely true. When the waitress calls your man babe and you're about to get banned from Chili's. Oh, yeah, that little girl looks like she is not messing around. Look at how she's gripping that fork. Yeah, she's ready to just drive that straight into someone's forehead. Meanwhile, in Chicago, back to school. Oh, boo. This isn't funny. It is funny, but it's not funny. It is funny. It shouldn't be funny. Don't be too hard on yourself. You might be doing better than you think. Yeah, this is 100% fact. A lot of people, they want to, compare themselves to other people, but they don't compare themselves to who they were the day before, which is one thing that every single one of us should be doing. Just as a friendly reminder, you are responsible for everything good and bad happening in your life one way or another. Now, when I say that, it's not because I'm trying to basically say that you need to take all the blame for everything that happens in your life. But at the same point, you do. Because if you don't have the ability to control everything in your life, you don't have the ability to make it better. If you say that things in your life are good or bad because of outside forces, that means that you had no control over it. Me personally, I don't speak anything in my life that doesn't give me more power. Watch out, those are street tacos. Oh man. Okay, so I will say this. Street tacos are absolutely, hands down, better than restaurant tacos. And you can have an argument on that. You can say that, you think that, restaurant tacos are better, and you're allowed to be wrong. But if we're being real, everyone knows that street tacos are better. You just triggered my fight or flight response, but I'm a flightless bird. That is adorable. That penguin probably lives in Chicago. 2019. Honey, I found your picture of your grandma. 2090. Honey, I found a picture of your grandmother. Oh boy. Yeah, hopefully we make it to 2090. But at this rate, I'm not that optimistic. But they never ask, how's the good boy? That is very true. Everyone always asks, where's the good boy or who's the good boy? But they never ask, how's the good boy? If you have a dog today, make sure when you go home, you pat him on the head, scratch his ear, and ask him how the good boy is. Oh, geez. This beehive replaced statue's head. What in the Resident Evil is this? Yeah, if I was going through the park and I saw that, I'm turning around and going home. That does not look like anything I want to have any part in. Oh, people at the gym who don't wipe down their equipment are so rude. Now, this is the reason why I have a personal gym at home and I refuse to go work out in commercial gyms, because you do not know who or what was on the equipment before you and whether or not they fully sanitized it or not. I can't imagine sitting down or laying down right in that. Nope, pass. When the sundress gets caught between her butt cheeks. Yes. Unfortunately, right now we just got done with a massive blizzard over here in the Midwest, and I believe it was negative 45 degrees for a couple consecutive days. I was trying to explain that to my friends in Florida, and the best way I can describe that is everyone understands how hot 100 degrees is. Everyone understands how cold 45 degrees is. Well, negative 45 is 100 degrees colder than 45 degrees. Just to put that into perspective. Ordered this badge for my girlfriend, which was made from my proposal photo for her. Didn't quite go as expected. Yeah, but it could have gone a lot worse. So, hey, at least you got a funny story to say about it. Japanese engineer creates creepy spider nightlight that walks around your house at night. Yeah, I've seen something like this in the US where they have a suitcase that follows you around the airport, or they have a refrigerator that will follow you around your house. And let me just say, I'm by no means an anti-technology individual. I don't want my technology, however, walking after me. I don't need that. If I get to the point in my life where I am too lazy to turn on a light switch, yeah, I'm going to have some bigger issues at that point. Good morning. I'm just going to wag my tail against noisy stuff and wake you up because I love you. Facts. If you do not have a dog or a cat as your alarm clock, let me tell you, you are missing out. Don't go down to a breeder. Don't go down to, the local store and buy one. Go adopt. Go find a dog or a cat that doesn't necessarily have a home. Let me tell you, they will be the best alarm clock you will ever have, because they're going to wake up every single morning just excited to be alive and just excited to see you, their favorite human in their life. Is your milkshake really worth it? Absolutely. Your elbow, the barber's dick. Oh, yeah. No, this one's always uncomfortable, which is why I would recommend going to Sports Clips. Not sponsored by them in any way, shape, or form. That's where I just go to get my hair cut. But I will say, the one that is very similar that I could not stand was in school, when none of my teachers were extraordinarily attractive, mind you. But in all honesty, a lot of them were heavyset or overweight. It was always the worst when we'd be sitting down at our desk and the person next to you had a question. The teacher would come over, bend over to help them, and then their ass is sticking directly in your face. Definitely not something that was an enjoyable experience, but not nearly as bad as having your barber's dick touch your elbow. Friend, how's life? Me, everything's on track, thanks, the track. Oh man, that hit a little too close to home. I think we all know someone that would really resonate with this photo. Why women really want dresses with pockets. Yes and no, they're pretty much just tired of carrying around purses. Somewhere in the hood, there is a chick showering with these 3 little pieces of soap getting ready for the club tonight. Let me just say this, ladies and gentlemen. You do not know the struggle. You have not been broke until you have had to take 3 small pieces of a bar of soap and mash them together into one medium-sized piece of soap because you were too broke to buy more. That is the real struggle. Uganda discovers gold deposits worth 12 trillion United States dollars. Did someone order some freedom and democracy? Oh man, yeah, that's I can't even laugh at that because that's pretty true. That would be exactly what happens. Or if they discovered oil. If they discovered oil, they would definitely be getting some freedom and democracy from us. This is what happens when you don't click your tongs twice before grilling. Dads, be aware. You absolutely have to click your tongs. It is mandatory. It is a ritual. It is something you have to do. If you don't, everything is going to catch on fire. It's best just not risk it. When she's a perfect 10 but asks what a me is, I'm going to have to reject your advances. Absolutely, she could be a 10. She could have an absolutely stellar personality. She can cook, she can clean, but if she does not have a sense of humor to understand what a meme is, sorry, pass. On to the next one. Elon Musk's neural chip will allow users to stream music into their brain. Hackers. Oh man, the Rick Ashley memes, those never get old. As long as I live, every single time I see one of those, they always provide some form of entertainment. When the kids offer to mow so you can relax on Father's Day, but they are absolutely fucking up the yard. Yeah, well, goes back to the age-old proverb, if you want a job done right, you gotta do it yourself. Pierced nipples taste like house keys. Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down. Oh, quagmire. Me sliding the straw in and out of a McDonald's cup. Facts. Every single person can relate to this meme. When she finally farts in front of you and the smell has you rethinking your future together. Honestly, I gotta disagree with this. If you cannot make direct eye contact with the person that you love and completely rip one, can you really say that you have a connection with each other? Me showing up every day with fresh memes harvested from the exotic lands to entertain all the ungrateful peasants. Absolutely. If you are a meme lord, feel free to reach out to me via my social media. Send me the memes that you have. If they're fantastic and excellent, I will include them in the next video. Alright everyone, well that concludes the episode for today. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment on which meme was your favorite from today's episode. Follow me on all the major and alternative platforms, links below, and remember, you are special. And I sincerely hope you have a fantastic day. Peace.